Yeah, folks, it's the WC, man. NBA Draft Lottery review. Um, in this video, I'm going to tell you about the winners, the losers, and just like I do just about every year, I'm going to complain about the structure of the draft lottery. And, I'm going to try to give some type of solution, and then I'm going to tell you guys who I think is going to be going first overall. Um, the Celtics are in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. All right. And clearly the biggest losers here are the Brooklyn Nets. All right. Clearly they're the biggest losers here. And it's like one of the worst trades in NBA history. I think that it had something to do with Paul Pierce or something. I think that they traded for Paul. I think. If I'm wrong, you can correct me down in the comments. As a plane, I think a plane's going off. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but one of the worst trades probably in NBA history because it didn't really get Brooklyn anything. It got them maybe a playoff berth, and that was it. I think that they traded for Garnett and Pierce, I think, to make a playoff run. I think. And Boston got these picks in return, and Boston reloaded quickly, and now Boston has the first overall pick. Now, I'm sitting over here, like, I'm looking at the Lakers organization, and I'm saying, how many shots are these guys going to get, man, to have a top 10 pick to get back into it? And it's the same thing with the 76ers. How many top players are you going to get? You see Embiid right there, all right? And they've got, Ben Simmons, who didn't play last year. You know what I'm saying? They traded away Noel. They still got Covington. I think that Sakic was if Sakic was a lottery pick, let me know. I think he was. So the 76ers have had ample chances. Like I said, with the Lakers, you got Russell, Clarkson. I don't know if Clarkson was a lottery pick. I don't think he was. But I know that Russell was. Randall, who was a lottery pick. So it's like, how many opportunities are you going to get? You know what I'm saying? To get there. And then it's just like, you can't I can't complain too much about the Celtics winning the number one overall pick because this just kind of shows you how stupid the Brooklyn Nets organization is, how dysfunctional that is, how bad that is. They don't get any type of better. If I can fix my camera right, they don't get any type of better from last year to this year. This is the year that's coming up. They get no better unless they pull some type of big free agent like Paul George, and we know that's not going to probably happen. Or maybe Carmelo leaves Brooklyn for New York, which makes no sense. All right, and it's like it's hard to leave Brooklyn for New York if you're talking about looking at a map, but he's really not going to lead the state of New York if that would happen. But that's basically wishful thinking. Um, I would have liked to see maybe Phoenix get this pick, this first overall pick. I would have liked to seen that because Phoenix has been struggling for a long time now. They were on the verge of making the playoffs a couple of years ago, and they've got a good young core there too. Honestly, a lot of these teams that are high in the draft lottery, it's like they're getting ample amount of chances. It's like none of these teams I can sit here and say, um, you know what I'm saying, have done well with the picks that they've instituted. So it's like they're getting ample chances, chance after chance after chance. And if you're an NBA fan and you see that the Celtics are in the NBA Finals, or if you're a casual fan, you see that the Celtics are in the Finals, you sit there, you have to ask yourself, you know, where did they go with the first overall pick? And Markel Fultz is the best guy on the board. I mean, it is what it is. Um, could they have him play alongside Isaiah Thomas? Maybe. If I'm the Celtics here, I probably trade out of this position, man. I probably trade it. I probably try to lure one of these teams with a really, really good big man or a really good four, and try to get myself some type of guy that can sustain some type of lower block, presence, because they don't have that. They don't need no more guards in Boston. So an Alonzo Ball or a Markel Fultz, they don't really need these guys, man. They really don't. So they could probably go big here, LA probably will go. I mean, LA out of the top three, the Lakers can't lose here. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers can't lose here. And one more thing I want to say. I want to finish up this video. Before I finish up this video, I want to say this about Alonzo Ball. Alonzo Ball doesn't strike me as a premier player in the NBA. I don't think that his game is going to translate that well. I just don't. I don't see it translating well enough to the point where in 3, maybe 4 years from now, we'll be saying we'll be referring to him as a perennial all-star. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I see a little bit of Devin Booker in his game. I see a lot of that. And if you asking me right now, coming out of college, you know, if both of them were coming out, I would have took Booker over Alonzo Ball. That's just me. I'm just saying, that's just me. So let me know how you guys feel about the NBA draft lottery. Let me say this. This is not really good for the NBA for the Celtics to be in the Eastern Conference Finals and win the first overall pick. But with the circumstances of Brooklyn's management being so terrible, you know, the winners here has to be, you know, the Celtics. Reluctantly, I'm saying that reluctantly, and them and the Lakers, because the Lakers could have lost that. They could have lost out on the top 3 pick, and they really needed it. The Sixers, the Sixers couldn't lose in this situation, even if they were just picking at a top 10. Them getting another top 10 pick, they couldn't lose. But the clear-cut loser here is the Brooklyn Nets. Let me know how you guys feel about the NBA draft lottery review that I just did. And until next time, folks, peace out.